here with head coach Darren Sawatzky. Just start with a general statement on the match.
Yeah, I'm proud of the guys. I'll tell you what, first 25 minutes, if we score the goal, I mean, we're pounding the goal. If it goes in, I think the game changes. But that's a quality side and a really respectful staff.
You brought Beckett, Landon, Josh on in that second half. Was that important to you to get the hometown guys and experience in a match of this caliber?
Yeah, all three of those guys are regular pros for us now. I mean, Josh started a bunch of games, Beckett started games, Landon started games. We've been really dinged up. Landon was injured, you know, and Sam needed to come off because he's been injured the last 2 weeks. So Beckett's been really good in there. And then Josh and Luca have kind of shared minutes, and you know, they just swapped today.
How are you guys dealing with the loss of Vinberg on the other side?
It's a crusher. We lost Sam, Leighton, Vinberg, and Ethan Koss, all three starting center backs early. So we've been playing without our starting center backs. So it's been hard. Vinberg's probably about 5-6 weeks out, and we're going to need to figure out how to get some points to get him back.
Coach, obviously not the result you guys hoped for, but you told us earlier this week that you guys were playing with house money. What does your team gain from tonight's match?
You know, I got to look at the statistical data, but our possession in the first half was great. We changed the point well. We attacked them well. That's new for us. We've been defending a lot to start the season. So there's more positives than negatives out of this. And like you said, house money, house took the rest of it like it always does.
Is that indicative of the structure that we've talked about that you're trying to build here when you're bringing on three hometown guys who are regular players for you, but that they get to be on this stage in the second half playing on the MLS side?
Yeah, man, that's what Richmond is. We're you know, I think for a while I got away from that, but we've invested heavily in the local guys. We want them to do well. You know, to be honest, we're just a little dinged up right now, you know, but the Columbus Crew's a good team.
A few rounds in, obviously it's an MLS side, USL League One. For you and the Kickers, what kind of a result is this, even though it's a loss?
You know, I've been on both sides of this. I played and coached in MLS for 20 years. You know, I've been on this side. It's hard to come in and play against a motivated young team. You know, for us, it's a great thing. We have a great legacy. We win more than we lose in the Open Cup. And, you know, the positives is no injuries tonight. We got better in what we do, and we gotta carry it into Omaha on Saturday.
You know this competition well. For people maybe not so familiar with it, what does the Open Cup mean to grassroots soccer in America?
You know, U.S. soccer really screwed this up. MLS really screwed it up. I'll say it out loud. It's the FA Cup, the Open Cup. It's the one chance for lower division teams to earn their way up, particularly in a country without pro rel yet. So I think it's a bummer that all the MLS teams aren't in it, and I think it's ridiculous. But the reality is, it's an opportunity for us to get to play against an MLS team in front of the City Stadium faithful. What a cool opportunity.
Do you talk to your guys at all about 95 and this club's history with the competition going into this game?
Well, Rob and our whole club definitely lets everybody know, but the reality is, of course we do. You know, we're a team that has a great legacy in this. We wanted to make a run, and we're going to continue to try to do that.
Just tell us a little bit about this club's relationship with the Open Cup. Does Rob talk to you guys about the history of the Kickers, obviously 95, and what does it mean to this club specifically in this competition?
I mean, it means a lot, especially since last year we bounced out pretty early. Getting 2 wins and being able to have the opportunity to go up against an MLS club is a huge experience and opportunity for us, younger guys who may never experience it again, guys who want to get to that level. So it's a good exposure and yeah, a good overall experience. Obviously we do have a lot of history since we won the cup. It's a tough result, but yeah, overall good experience for younger guys and older guys who maybe have friends or guys who are aspiring to play at that level.
First half, first few minutes, obviously really even match, really good going. You know, late on, getting that goal against y'all, something kind of switched off. So from your perspective, what kind of went wrong after that?
I mean, first half, first 10 minutes, actually, we were all over them. I think we had 2 corners, a few shots. So we definitely had chances. We were definitely in the game. When they scored, I mean, it's just tough going down 2-0, then 3-0, especially when it was hot in the first half. Yeah, I mean, it's tough when you go down to a team that, you know, you're not really supposed to beat or the chances are against you. So it's tough. It's adversity to bounce back after those. But, I mean, we have no other choice but to just kind of keep pushing, keep putting pressure, and hopefully try and push for a result, give the fans a good game. So, yeah, unlucky result, but well-deserved win for them. Good performance from them.
Josh asked Coach the same thing. Just what did you guys, not the result you wanted, obviously, but what do you gain from this experience?
I mean, we kind of went into the game knowing that we weren't supposed to win. We're the underdog, so kind of just playing free. It's good. Since we have 3 games this past week, it was good for us to get guys fit, guys coming back from injury. So definitely guys getting fitness, guys getting more comfortable around each other, and kind of just letting us go out and play, have fun. Yeah, and now we get to focus on Saturday. That's the beauty of soccer. Another game.
What are the conversations like between guys like you, Landon, Beckett, about representing this club that you know really well? Do you guys think about it every time you put that shirt on? And is it something that you dreamed about as a kid?
Oh yeah, it definitely was a dream of mine as a kid. I can probably say the same for them. Growing up, coming to these games with your teammates, with your friends. I actually used to watch Coach Ownby out here, so it's a full circle moment. But yeah, I actually have a U9 team that was out here supporting me tonight, so super special seeing family and friends you've grown up with, go to college with. Family's still here, so yeah, it's just awesome. Anytime we get to come over to City Stadium and put on a performance for them, it's just super special to me, especially because all my family and friends are here, and then my kids I coach here, so awesome experience every time I'm out here.
What's the connection with the U9 team? Do you coach them?
Yeah, I'm a coach.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you go and talk to them after?
Yeah, I did. It was good seeing all of them. Yeah.
And then was it you over in by Section O? I think that there was a moment where you just raised your arms up and were asking.
No, yeah, pump up the fans a little. Yeah, I mean, I love the support they give us. The energy they bring is unreal. You don't see it anywhere else in League One. So yeah, anytime I can get the chance to get the crowd going a little, I love to take that and bring some energy to the guys on the field.
Landon, same question I asked Josh Van. What are the conversations like between you, him, and Beckett about the opportunity to represent a club that you grew up around? And do you think about it every time you put that jersey on?
Yeah, I think we took a lot of pride in this game today. Just talking in the locker room, like what it would mean to get a win here. And the Kickers already have a history in the Open Cup, and to continue that and to go as far as we could in the tournament was definitely a talk around the locker room. And the energy was really good before the game, and I think all of us were pumped, but obviously not the result we wanted.
Going up against that kind of competition, what's going through your head versus an MLS side that's obviously a few tiers above you guys, not necessarily in quality, but in an actual pyramid of U.S. soccer? Like, what's going through y'all's head?
Yeah, I mean, we knew it was a big game. We didn't approach it any differently. We always go out and try to win. That was the mentality for every game. So I think, like I said, we're all pumped for the game, and we approached it like we do every game. We have to come out and get a result.
What can you take from the way you guys played tonight into Saturday against Omaha?
Just, in the first half we had a lot of energy. I think we came out, started well, which we haven't done necessarily all the time in the past. So I think just the energy, and then it fell off at the end, but, taking the energy into the next game of, starting the game well and being consistent. I thought we were pretty good defensively in the first half as well, which we could take into the next game.
Does Rob like to remind you all about '95 and this club's history in the Open Cup?
Darren reminds us a lot. Yeah. So, yeah.
Did you have some family here tonight?
Yeah. My parents and my brother were here.
Nice.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Obviously, you already talked about it, but your hometown club, being able to have family and friends come out and support you.
Yeah. No, it's great. I mean, I wave to them every game, before every game, and I always know where they're sitting and they're here to support me. So it's nice.
Did you grow up coming to Kickers games?
Yeah.